seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. And you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Once again, it's Irving. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. You see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 14 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the ball. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
10 more yards. He's brought down at the 37.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's got Otten. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
On the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the play. That's good for a first down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18.
That's another Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Baker Mayfield with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bucs will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Nothing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down carry for Foster. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll set up to throw.
At the 46-yard line.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it now. Here's Denver. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bucs' 32-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Intended for his wideout, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Mayfield. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. They'll try and do this himself. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down. And here's Daniel wheeling on now to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. The Lions offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. And this one is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Intended for his wideout. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He finds his man complete. It's Diaz. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
Mayfield.
First down.
Oh, he's got Egbuka. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard.
Mayfield's pass.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
And again, it's Mayfield.
At the 23.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Brought down just shy of the
A run up the middle with Irvin. And he's going to be shut back short of the goal line.
Stop short of the goal line. No gain on the play.
Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certain. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of 40 down at the 39.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted out to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Delayed give to Foster. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
13 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions.
They run up the middle with Foster. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
He was brought down at the
Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Foster. And he is going to lose yardage here.
For the running back.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good for the Lions.
1st and goal, Foster. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up second and
off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions have come back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. His throw incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
34-yard line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef.
Now Mayfield lost the football. And this is scooped up by the left and into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd
Throwing, Mayfield. Pushes him over. Oh, he's hitting, lost the football, put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, and that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
It's complete to Williams. Now 2nd and 3.
Complete to Jameson Williams. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing the outline incomplete. That's Diaz.
Gain of 6.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Oh, nice move.
The
Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Mayfield now. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 30-yard line.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the gun, Mayfield. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the 39-yard.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
They'll try and run forward with Foster. But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways. They had to like what they saw in that first half.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Irvin. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
4 yards. And a first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And
On first and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's a second down and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
To throw, Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Now Mayfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Egbuka from 19 yards away. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going up the middle, Foster. And he's going to be stopped up quickly. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Lions first down.
Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Buccaneers' 44-yard line.
They keep it in the hands of Foster. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 5.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They're going to look to throw.
At the 31-yard line.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams, 30 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little past there. Call it the 26. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
No gain on the play.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. 3rd and 5.
Jameson Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Lions.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And bulldozing his way through. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Ford Field. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll hand off to Foster. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
A shotgun handoff now, Foster. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Vita Vea on the stop. No gain on the play.
They'll look to throw here.
10.
And he is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jameson Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Lions 38. Buccaneers.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Mayfield to throw it. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
8 yards on the
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
at the 32-yard line.
Throwing. Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Atten. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
On second and a long way to go. Mayfield. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Pass, thrown away and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 1.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Again, this is Foster. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
That's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And there is nowhere for him to come back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Benjamin Morrison. He's brought down back at the 16.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6.
Complete to number 3. A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
So out come the Bucs now. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel playing at an elite level.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
3 and out. 4th down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mayfield looks to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
In motion left. Godwin. Mayfield down. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there. It certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, that's too slow. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac TeSlaa, 34 yards. And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, some strong running. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the 1st down. 1st and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. Otten brings it in over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
14 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. Mayfield
now from the 50. Over the middle, complete. It's Young. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw again. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 10 yards. Complete to Emeka Egbuka. It's a gain of 10.
Mayfield.
First down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. He made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. He delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control. They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, a loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.